you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS. Do you have a
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Used cars, used trucks, used sport utilities. Find them all at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Shop over 300 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. GMCs, Rams, Fords, imports, and more. Many late model local trades. Plus, used and certified pre-owned Chevys. With qualified credit, buy with no money down and make no payments for 90 days. 16 local and national lenders available and all applications accepted. Shop the Black Hills best selection in person at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Alternative Fuel Coffee House, located in downtown Rapid City, has been a staple since 2006, offering an espresso bar, smoothie bar, and more. If food is what you're looking for, check out their menu. Using local ingredients for their drinks and recipes is their way of showing how important shopping local is. Come in and visit them during skating and patio season for the best coffee experience in town. Who's filling up your cup? Alternative Fuel Coffee House.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Looking to spruce things up for dinner tonight? Order online or buy the Inferno's Food by Fire app for your best meal in Rapid City. Inferno's has the best Stonefire signature pizzas, sandwiches, and fresh salads. Build your own pizza all while watching the latest high school or NFL action. Even better, receive a 10% discount off your next order when you mention Live Ticket. That's at Inferno's Food by Fire. Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dwayne Sobczak today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
What's the next best thing to a new Toyota? It's a certified pre-owned Toyota from Denny Menholt Toyota. Shop a nice selection of certified pre-owned Toyotas in stock. It gets better. Right now, get financing as low as 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on Camrys, RAV4s, and Corollas. 5.49 financing for 5 full years. Shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned at Denny Menholt Toyota or Denny Menholt Toyota.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by a Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Even empty backfield out of the gun. Setting in the pocket. Firing for the end zone. Williams, touchdown! What a throw and what a catch! Even empty backfield.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. At Dakota Discount RV.
My kid wrecked his car, his 3rd car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copper Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copper & Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copper & Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today. Looking for top-notch printing service?
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Crossroads Hotel and Huron Event Center is an excellent choice for travelers visiting Huron, offering a family-friendly environment alongside many helpful amenities designed to enhance your stay. Crossroads Hotel is a family-friendly hotel offering air conditioning, refrigerator, desk, and a free Wi-Fi for all guests. The hotel features a 24-hour front desk, room service, and a newspaper. Plus, guests can enjoy a pool and a lounge, which have made theirs a popular choice among travelers visiting Huron. Enjoy your stay in Huron by staying at Crossroads Hotel.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Matt McCormick, I'm ready to help. Call 348-0464 for surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
Have you been in a fender bender recently? Maybe have some hail damage on your vehicle? New Miller Truck and Auto Body specializes in body repairs for cars, pickups, and semis. Located at 3030 East Highway 44 in Rapid City, New Miller Truck and Auto Body is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Let their experts undo the damage you did. Call 605-342-0537. You've tried the rest, now try the best. New Miller Truck and Auto Body in Rapid City.
Good evening and welcome to Nas Gymnasium on the campus of Rapid City Central High School. We are poised here for rivalry volleyball action. Class AA Rapid City Central Cobblers are hosting Class AA Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Crosstown rival match here tonight. Both schools are coming off a tough weekend against Pierre and Aberdeen Central. So they come in with identical records of 0-2. Starting tonight for the Stevens Raiders will be number 3, Sydney Wathen. She's a junior. Number 6, Ava Mitchell, co-captain, senior, and a middle hitter. Number 10, Brianna Brewer, junior. She's a hitter and a back row specialist. Number 19, Alexis Lengeek gets the starts tonight. She's a senior. Number 20, Isabel Higgins, co-captain, senior, outside hitter, and setter. Number 24, Alexa Morin-Baxter, senior middle hitter. And the libero for the Stevens Raiders tonight is going to be number 17, Grace Eastland. She's a senior. For the Cobblers, we're going to have number 1, Ebriana Harbison. She's a junior. Jocelyn Van Dam, a senior outside hitter. Kaylee Schartz, a junior middle hitter. Emily Hall is a senior defensive specialist. Cadence Johnson, senior setter. Number 15, Emma Greengrass. And your libero is going to be number 2, Caitlin Humshield. The Raiders are coached by Elizabeth Pendergraft. She's in her 3rd year. She's had a couple. She went to the state tournament last year with the Raiders, placed 8th. And 2nd year head coach at Central, Hope Hammerbeck. Both teams are looking for their first win, and what a way to do it at the rivalry match. And we've got nice student crowds here tonight. Tonight I'm going to be joined by Tom Anderson, experienced radio caller, so he'll show me the ropes here a little bit, and we'll bring you this on Go Raiders Live or Go Cobblers Live. Once again, you can find this feed on either school's site, Go Cobblers Live, the home team, or Go Raiders Live, the visiting team, through Live Ticket TV. If you can't find it there, you can search YouTube for either Stevens Raiders or Central Cobblers. The up official tonight is Tanya Nelson. The down official is Lori Durr. Line judges are Alicia Coyne, and it looks like Kelly Whiting. The student sections are standing, so we may have to at the beginning of our call here. First serve over, and right away the receive of the serve went too close to the net, and just like last weekend, Alexa Morin-Baxter, the senior middle hitter, shows her presence and puts it right back down with the tip over. Serve is in. That's Len Keek. And Cobblers miscommunicate there between number 7, Kaylee Schartz, and number 1, the setter, Harvison. Len Keek to serve again. Another good serve. Handled the backcourt. Set. Hit. And down. Good hit on the far side by Central number 4, Jocelyn Van Dam, off the set of Harvison. So a nice progression there by the Cobblers. 2-1 Raiders. We have a substitute. Johnson in for Prudich. And she'll serve. It's a good one. Handled by the Raiders. Put in again. Keep it alive. The libero gets it over. Set. Hit. That's Higgins. It's picked up by the libero number 2, Humshield. Hit back down again. That time by Van Dam. Picked up by Eastland. A tip by Higgins. And then a hit at the net. A forceful hit by Schartz. That's going to go down. Oh, no, it looks like that's going to be called out. It's going to be called out, much to the chagrin of the Cobbler faithful. the up official on that. It'll be Raider serve. Brianna Brewer, number 10, the junior. And Dam gets it over. Humphreys with the set. And that time, make no mistake, Sid Wathen for the Raiders, number 3, the junior multi-sport athlete, puts it down. Brewer to serve again. Humshield was actually the last Cobbler to make that pass. Apologize, the libero. Brewer with the serve. We got a violation. We have a rotation violation on the Cobblers. Let's see if they call for a rotation check. Doesn't look like it. They're going to get back into position. Brewer will step behind the line again with the Raiders leading. Humshield over. Oh, a nice dig there by Humphreys. Higgins with a powerful hit off the set, off the hands of a Cobbler, goes out of bounds. And the Raiders have opened up a 5-point lead just like that behind the serving of Bree Brewer, the junior. She steps behind the line again. Little jump serve. It's in. Number 1. Harbison handles it. Set. Into the net. Unlucky there by Van Dam. Into the net. I don't think it was blocked. And Coach Hammerbeck doesn't want this one to get away from her. She's going to call a timeout here. 7-1. We'll go on a break and come right back.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Hit by Higgins off the set, and it goes right down the middle. No one there, and she put it down with some pace. And off that strike, it's going to go back over to the Raiders. They win that, the serve back. It's 8-2 Raiders, and the libero, senior Grace Eastland, will serve. She had a nice serving weekend last weekend. That one, however, is going to be a little long, and that'll be out of bounds, and that'll go back to the Cobblers. And number 7, junior middle hitter, Kaylee Schartz, steps behind the line. She has a serve, and that one is long. So the Cobblers and Raiders trade service errors. Raiders hold their 6-point lead, 9-3 in game 1, best of 5 of this Class AA matchup. Nice crowd on hand tonight.
This is as good a crowd as I see even for basketball games out here.
Yeah,
Great
Higgins
turnout.
with the serve. Higgins dives, gets a dig. Brewer, hit by Williams, picked up nicely by number 14 for the Cobblers, Johnson. And point Cobblers, we have a lift on the Raiders. And that great dig by Johnson gets the fires up the Cobblers. They get some momentum. And it looks like number 11, Ellie Nelson's going to step back.
The kill was by Maddie Wolf.
Maddie Wolf with the kill. Thanks, Tom. This action is so fast and back and forth that appreciate that eye. Serve. Wathen, that's a nice block again by the server Nelson. Brewer jumps, set by Higgins. Hit by Wathen. That time the Cobblers can't quite handle it through their libero. Went from the back court through Humshield, and it just took a wild bounce and into the net, and the Cobblers just couldn't get under it, Tom.
Watson and Higgins are just smoking those shots.
Yeah, they're winding up tonight.
Another free ball.
Free ball, correct. Libero gets it over. Brewer, it's down. And that's unfortunate because number 13, Wolf, had a beat on that ball, and her foot slipped on the court, and she couldn't get under it. Watson with the serve. That one's going to be high, hit the basket, playable by the libero. Heads up, that's a rule. You can play it off the top on your side. Higgins, jump serve, reverse. Williamson gets it. The libero picks it up. Humshield. A spike on the floor, number 5. Perdich. Handled, brought back over, set by number 1. And put down by number 15. Help me, I think that's number 15 for the Cobblers. I don't have, that is Emma Gringrass. And she was an add to the roster in talking to Coach Hammerbeck. So the Cobblers are hanging in there, 11-5.
Cobblers taking them, keeping the ball alive. They just don't have the same power that the Raiders have.
Yep. Served by number 12, Halls. Higgins set. Williams taps it over.
That's going to be too far.
And that's going to be long. Another heady play by Grace Eastland. She did that a few times last week. Sure, she could judge it and call that ball out of bounds. 12-5. It looks like the co-captain Ava Mitchell is going to serve for the Raiders. This time, number 12 tracks it down, Halls. And that one just gets put back. Tom, did you see who got a hand on that from the Raiders?
Brewer smoked it off. It was a beautiful set by the Cobblers. What a great problem that we have here tonight. The student section for Stevens is standing up in front of us. So being a little vertical challenge, I can't see over some of these people. So thanks, Tom. He's a little taller. That time, a number hit by number 4, Van Dam, and a kill, and it goes off the touch of the Raiders. Side out Cobblers. 13-6 Raiders, so the Cobblers trailing by 7 will have the libero senior Caitlin Humshield serve. Nice serve on a good line. Wathen, Higgins, Baxter picked up there by number 5. Just got over to free ball, number Perdich, and then Harvison got it over. Great pick up there by number 1 Harvison. And that time the Raiders miscommunicated. Higgins reached back. Eastland wanted to step up, and it didn't go over the net. You got it, nobody got it.
Yeah. Exactly. Number 2, Humshield with the serve. Another good one, handled by Wathen. Jump serve. Wathen just gets it over. Halls.
Big block.
Bust up by Charlotte. Blocked there. That's a hit off the ground, number 4. Van Dam gave it a swing from the floor, but it went out. She had some pace behind that one. It's 7-14. The Raiders lead, and Lenkeek will be back in to serve. And because of the amount of students here, it looks like they're getting pushed back into us even more, which is kind of fun to see. Oh, that one just grabs the tape. Lenkeek puts her hands to her face because she couldn't believe it. Volleyball is a very cruel game, and so is that tape, Tom, where those, I think more often than not, they don't go your way, but I have seen them roll along the net and fall the way you don't want it to. Cobbler serve, number 14 here. Cadence Johnson, the senior. Line up, jump serve, nice one. That's trouble. Eastland got underneath of it, but that was trouble from the start. Great placement there by the senior Johnson, and they're going to need some strong serving here to get back into this one, and that'll help right there. Step 1, 9-14.
The old baseball thing, hit them where they ain't.
And another nice serve goes deeper this time. Wathen handles it. Humphreys, Warren Baxter gets in the hole, but they get it. Oh, short one. This time the block was there. 2 times. Fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you. Not a third time. Schartz is right there. Put it back down with authority. And the Raiders couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds. It's a 4-point game. So the Cobblers showing some grit and fighting back here in this game 1. Johnson with the serve again. She's had a nice little service run here. Raiders off a kind of an unintended set. Moore and Baxter got caught, had to try to bump it over, and could not do it. And Johnson continues her serve. Cobblers trail by 3. Another good one, handled by Wathen. Set, Higgins, this time down. Van Dam went for it in the middle. It just got through the block of Johnson, just too quick there. Brewer with the serve. She had a service run earlier. Brewer in. Up into the backboard again. Got over by what a great effort by Harbison and Halls to try to keep that alive off the quorum of the roof, but it couldn't. That's going to fall on the Cobbler side, and it's going to be a 11-16 Raiders. Brewer with the serve, a good one. Corralled by Harbison. Halls with the hit. Set by Humphreys. Higgins. Oh, in the net. Oh, no, hit the antenna. Up official Tanya Nelson is on the antenna, and it now looks like she's asking the photographer not to be so close. She went down to talk to someone. I didn't see a player. Look, is somebody with a camera in their hand. Okay. Strand with the serve, a good one. Humphreys sets. Wathen. Strand gets it. Diving attempt in the middle there by Schartz, but that was just too far for her. Ball hits the net, falls down on the Cobbler side. 5-point lead Raiders with Grace Eastland stepping back to serve.
They never got any elevation to work with.
Nice pass, good set by Johnson. Right back to the hit, and that's a great way to reward your passer. Maddie Wolf with a great pass out of the backcourt. The set from Johnson right back to her from the backcourt, works up to the net, and has a nice little position tip, puts it away. Good serve, controlled, tip again, but she was going to be over the net. That was the senior setter, Lily Humphreys. Got too far over the net in her tip attempt, thought she could catch the Cobblers out of position, backfired. It's a 3-point game. Schartz with the serve, it's a good one. Eastland stretches out to get it. Wathen that time, too much power, and she hits it off the block of Harbison. Harbison was there, Tom. She just didn't push that block towards the net, absorbed it, and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, got turned the wrong way.
14-18 in an exciting game one here on rivalry night in Nas Gymnasium. Higgins with the serve. It's a good one. It's in. Wolf tip. Pass over. Doesn't get it. Higgins. Wathen didn't have enough on the tip. The block was there, and that time you saw Abrianna Harbison push that block, get her hands a little bit closer to the net, and Wathen had to take something off it and took too much. 15-18. Cobbler serve, and that's going to be Harbison, who's had herself a nice game here. Harbison with the jump serve. Wathen with the pass. Higgins the set. Eastland's going to hit it out of the backcourt. Strand over. Number 5, Perdich with the hit. And an errant pass there. And Higgins tried to keep it alive out of bounds. She went sliding into the Raider bench. But it's a 2-point ball game now with Harbison serving. And there's some energy in here. Harbison, good serve. Wathen tracks it down. Higgins sets Mitchell. Mitchell block. Right back. Has to pass it over free ball. Harbison, a little dink. And when you don't have the height and the power, you just have to have some savvy. And that time, Emma Greengrass pushes that ball, passes it around the block, and hits a 1-point game, 17-18. Harbison, bad luck there again, that tape, Tom.
Another service there. They each have a couple.
She had a great run there, breaks up that momentum for the Raiders, but wow, Harbison really got them back into the game with some excellent serving. Sid Wathen to serve. Good serve for the Raiders. Pushed up by number 15, Harbison with the set. Wolf with the big swing at it, corralled by the Raiders. Wathen, Brewer. Number 2, Humpshield gets it. Number 1 again with a great set and a hit on the outside, but a double block was there. That was Mitchell and Williamson, I think. I couldn't see that over there, Tom.
Mitchell was definitely there. I didn't see the other one. Mitchell got both hands on it. Really made the impact.
Yep. So Ava Mitchell, the senior, with the block. Oh, that one was a serve that just kind of had a little float on it, the knuckleball effect. And number 10, Tracy Lynn Strand tried to corral that, and it just got away from her.
That's one of those that came in right just below the chest. Tough angle to
Yeah,
get to.
do I hit it? Do I set it or do I pass it? It's a 4-point lead. We'll be right back.
Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of local youth sports. They invite you to experience the difference at the area's newest locally owned steakhouse. From their local and regional sourced ingredients to their perfectly seared steaks, you're sure to enjoy. They look forward to seeing you. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of all local youth sports. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse, experience the difference.
Welcome back as teams break the huddle. And talking to Coach Hammerbeck before the game, she said this team was a special group. They had a few returning players, but they're eager, coachable, and a lot of buy-in and looking to see where it's going to be. And she said you can see it when they compete. They're thriving on the growth, and you can see it here. 4-point game, they've hung in there. Wathen with the serve for the Raiders. Strand. Got it over. Punch by Strand. They're going to let it go. Oh, the unfortunate. 2 Cobblers were going for it. Wolf and Humshield, and they didn't see each other, and an errant ball into the net. That's going to be over to the Raiders, and Wathen with the serve. Again, Strand. To Harvison. And that time, number 5, Prudich gets a hit, and receiving that kill, too much for the Raiders to handle. It floats out of bounds.
The Cobblers just finessing their way through the game. They really haven't had any big swings that have landed, but they're hanging in there with their defense and their savvy.
Halls with a nice serve. Higgins with the set. Brewer with a big shot, but handled by Halls. Wathen tracks it down. Higgins with the set. Mitchell fakes the hit. Williams got a nice little play. They had 2 hitters approaching the net at the same time. The blocker had to choose. Williamson takes advantage of that indecision and goes down. Yeah, Tom, and the fact that Central really, besides a few mistakes and the ball's getting caught in the ceiling, haven't made a ton of mistakes. Mitchell with the serve. And that is a ball off the top. So since it came off the top and fell on the Stevens side, that's going to be a point to the Raiders. Tough break there for number 15, Greengrass, that tried to get under it, just hit the top. That's served by Mitchell, will sail out of bounds. It didn't have a lot of heat, but it had some, it sailed out, and it's going to be game point Raiders, 19-24, with Humshield serving. Eastland, Higgins, Wathen for the Raiders, hits the net, picked up by Schartz. Hit by Schartz hard. They find it back. They get it back off of, I can't see on the far net. Higgins is set to Baxter. Picked up by Harvison. Schartz pushes the ball. Great awareness there by Schartz. Again, if you can't hit through the block, what's your baseball saying, Tom?
Hit them where they ain't.
And they did that.
Yeah,
so
she found that far corner where they ain't.
And just like you said, some of that savvy and gamesmanship for the Cobblers, keeping them in there, 24-20. That one's going to sail out of bounds, unfortunately, for Humshield, who's had such a nice game, and that's going to be 25-20. Raiders will take game 1. So Rapid City Central 20, Rapid City Stevens 25, and game 1. We'll be right back.
Looking for a great used car, truck, or SUV? Denny Menhol Rushmore Honda has a lot full of them. Choose from imports and domestics. Many are local one-owner trade-ins. Buy with 0 down and make no payments for 90 days. Plus, shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Hondas Certified Pre-Owned. Buy with no money down and get financing as low as 3.29% APR for up to 60 months. See us at Denny Menholt Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS. Do you have a...
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Okay, we are back as they get their rotation set. The Cobblers trail the Raiders by a game here. We're going into game 2. The Cobblers will open serving here as they make their substitutions and bring the libero Humshield back in. Coach Hammerbeck, one of the things she also talked about was one thing they wanted to keep improving on was reducing errors, and they did that and hung in that game 1. So she said it's going to be important for us to balance the mental and the technical aspects of the game. So it looks like, Tom, that's number 14, Cadence Johnson, going to serve. And she's the one who had that nice serving run to bring the Cobblers back within 1 point there in game 1.
We'll see if some of the momentum that the Cobblers had there in the middle part of that set carries through here. They hit a couple of tough spots, as you had mentioned, where the Raiders got some points off Cobbler errors, and that helped the Raiders to that first set win, 25-20.
Yep, it looks like the Raiders are doing a rotation check. Down official Lori Durr is making sure they're in the right order, and that's a smart move by the team captain, because in high school volleyball you can request that by the down official so that you make sure you know all your players are in the right position for the rotation.
I was reading some of that today, and boy, it makes your head spin trying to figure out rotating, and you substitute, but you have to stay in the rotation. You can go back to front. A lot more to the game.
She signals over to the up official, Tanya Nelson, and we're set to go with Johnson serving. It's in. Wathen. Higgins off the floor. Hits it over. Hits the ceiling again. Humshield tracks it down. That time, Schartz just puts it in. Oh, a great block by Schartz in the middle. Morin Baxter had a good whack at it, but Schartz timed that perfectly, and the Raiders couldn't get back over the net. They were hitting the floor trying, but it's 1-0 Cobblers, and Johnson will serve.
Schartz has done a good job in the middle for the Cobblers tonight.
Sure has. Wathen with the diving pass. Brewer with the hit off the block. Higgins keeps it alive. Oh, the communication. Brewer and Morin Baxter both so bad, wanted to keep that ball in play, and no one got it there, so it's 2-0 Cobblers, and just as Tom said, that early momentum seems to be living on the left side of your screen with the Central Cobblers.
Sharts with the big play for the Cobblers that time, too.
Johnson again. Brewer pushes it up. Higgins with the set. Humphreys out of the back. Pushed over. Wathen. Higgins. Morn Baxter. This time, too much off of the try of Emily Halls. And the tradition, just like in basketball, all the student section for Stevens was sitting until they got their first point. And kind of fun to watch. All of a sudden, they're up, and so are we. So we'll join them. Humphreys with the serve. A good one handled there by Halls. Put over by Harvison. Set by Humphreys. Morn Baxter. This time she tips it over. And instead of taking the swing, hang time, good positioning, tips it around the block, and it's 2-2.
Cobblers just slid everybody to the right. That left that whole left side open. She found the opening.
Humphreys. Jump serve. Corralled there. Oh, no, it's not. It looked to be a pretty good pass by Halls, but number 4, Van Dam, was diving out of bounds.
I don't think Van Dam saw the pass coming.
Okay.
The way it was set up, it looked like
she must have had her back to the ball. So
it looked like it was go to the middle. It looked like it went off the right arm of the passer.
Okay.
Point goes to the Raiders. They're up 1.
Humphreys again trying to continue the serving streak. This one's too short. Tried to go short. Drew him back. Tried to go short. It's in the net. Tied up 3-3. And Van Dam will serve for the Cobblers. So Jocelyn Van Dam, a senior outside hitter, had a nice game tonight. She's been all over the floor. And she'll serve. A good one. Handle. No, it's not. Higgins tried to pass it, but it was out of rotation. The Humphreys switching with the outside hitter, and no one was there. Ball finds the floor. Lead Cobblers.
That's not where you want to hit them where they ain't. It's on your side of the net. And that's what happened with Stevens that
Van
time.
Dam again. This time handled by Eastland. Humphreys. Back set to Brewer. Nice job there by Van Dam to keep it alive. Johnson back to Van Dam, and hits the tape again. She hit from the back row. Hit the tape. Tie game. She'll be subbed out. Coming in for her is going to be Tracelyn Strand. So the Cobblers make a switch here. The Raiders will have Brewer serving. Knotted at 4. Brewer with the serve. Handled by Strand. Just passed over by Harvison. Set Humphreys. Swing Higgins. And a block. That's a double block with Harvison and that name Sharts, number 7, the junior. Double block, and that one went right back down. And that's one thing Coach Pendergraft talked about that she wants the Raiders to focus their block on tonight, is pushing that block. And that time Central did that. They did not wait for that ball to come and absorb that impact. They took the impact of the ball, and it went down. Sharts over. Eastland. Humphreys. This time Wathen hits it wide. Sharts did well to let that one go.
Watson tried to go cross court to that empty spot. Too much juice on it.
6-4 Cobblers trailing 1-0, leading this one by 2. It's been a good one with a nice crowd here tonight. Sharts will serve. Good one. Eastland handles it. Humphreys. Morn Baxter that time. I thought number 10 Strand was going to give it a dive and try to get that back over. Couldn't. That time they couldn't handle it. Morn Baxter put a little more pace than the tip, and it's going to be back to the Raiders, and Grace Eastland will step behind the service line. Deep serve, handled by Strand. Johnson. Harvison taps it over. Brewer with the pass. Humphreys the set. And that one's hit by Wathen, but just long again.
She never really got elevation or a good angle, and hit it almost as she was coming down. Got too much arch on it.
Yeah.
Sails out of bounds.
Thanks, Tom. I wasn't able to catch that approach. There's a host of Raiders in the line there. So Harvison will serve for the Cobblers, up 2. Handled by Eastland, sliding on the ground. Mitchell passes it back. Brewer takes a swing at it, gets it over. Central number 5 taps it over. Brewer. Higgins. Strand. Humshield. This time into the net. Wolf wound up to try to put some pace on it. Went into the net. just seemed to be a little off timing. She was up in the air, but the ball seemed to come down faster than she predicted. And it's a 1-point game again. And Izzy Higgins, the senior co-captain, multi-sport athlete. She was a placer at the state track meet, all-tournament in basketball, on the qualifying team for volleyball. So Izzy had a nice year last year. Wolf gets it over. Brewer, Higgins, Wathen. Humshield with a nice pass. Harvison with a good set. Humshield again. Harvison again. Wolf pushes it over, but she had to stretch out and got under the net. That was unlucky there. Unlucky because she had a good approach, but the ball was just too close to the net, right, Tom?
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds, or underneath. So Sevens, good serve by Higgins. Wolf with a nice pass back to Strand, gets it over. Free ball, Raiders. Set Higgins, hit Wathen, blocked, kicked. Oh, Brewer kept it alive with the kick, which is legal, goes right in the net, and Coach Pendergraft is adamantly instructing them to rotate, I think, and stay on their toes because no one for the Raiders was expecting that one off the nice hit. Now serving, can you pick up that number, Tom? Is that number 11, Nelson?
Yeah.
Nelson with the serve. Wathen, Higgins, Mitchell. Great job by Hardison. Tapped over by Prudich. A tip by the Raiders. Hit by Van Dam, and it goes down. Boy, her approach was nice. You could see that arm swing and rhythm and flow, and she put it down with some authority. And off the timeout of the Raiders, Central's fired up. They lead by 2. We'll be right back.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Okay, we're back as the teams are still in the timeout. Asking Coach Hammerback who her early team leaders were, and she said returning starter Kate Humshield is kind of the back row general there and just has ability to adapt to the defensive adjustments the coach makes, so she relies on her leadership. And then just said Maddie Wolf's positive presence, staying focused on the windshield instead of the rear view mirror, is really helping not just the team but the program. Higgins with the set off the serve. Mitchell, but it's put right back down, and that's Emma Gringras in the middle. Another middle block by the Cobblers, and they extend their lead to 3, 10-7, with Nelson continuing the serve.
A little help from Van Dam on the block there as
Thanks,
well.
A double block. Wathen, Higgins, Harmon with the swing, and that goes out of bounds. So Nelson did all she could to try to get that one, but it just went out of bounds on the Raider side of the net. Side out Raiders, Wathen to earn the serve. Van Dam with the pass. Libero tips it over. Van Dam gets it. An outstretched hit by Prudich. And point Raiders, it looks like they're going to call it a tip. I'm not sure that mechanic. I didn't quite see it around the fans here. The Central faithful does not like it, whatever that mechanic is, but it looked to be the tip, but I did not see the line judge with their flag up. Van Dam over to Prudich. Prudich puts it through the block of Mitchell, and I believe that was Harmon. And it's 11-9 Cobblers. They're hanging on to this lead. Humshield, the senior libero with the serve. Eastland cracks it down. Higgins has to reach for it, goes over. Oh, that time Schwartz puts it right over. Harmon got a piece of it. Brewer tried to get it back up and could not. Yeah, Cobblers lead by 3.
Yeah, Harmon was there for the block, just couldn't execute.
Yeah, Schwartz hit it so hard it caromed off her hand, and Brewer couldn't pick it up. Eastland dives for it but can't get it. Service winner there. by Humpshield, and she has a hot hand serving. It's 13-9 Cobblers, and a good one.
She's had a big night tonight.
Very big night. Humpshield. Eastland. Higgins. Oh, Higgins. That was very tricky. A little bit of senior savviness there. She set it over into no person's land and found the hole in the donut there, and Mitchell will serve. Raiders down 3. Mitchell into the net. Looked like the toss wasn't quite there, and low from the get-go hits the net. So it's a 4-point lead. Cobblers, game 2. They trail by 1. And the hot serving hand of Johnson now. They go from one hot hand to the other. Will come in for the Cobblers. Trying to limit those mistakes as Hope Hammerbeck wanted. This time Harmon, a nice kill down the line. Took her time. Good approach, Tom. Didn't rush it. And proved that sometimes placement's more effective than power.
And the Cobblers never really were balanced on that back line because the ball was on the right side for the Raiders. Nobody on the left side for the Cobblers at home. That's where they should have been shifted. They were playing for the cross court, it looked like.
All right, for the Raiders, number 19, Alexis Lengeek, the senior, will serve, and a tight one. 14-11 Cobblers. It's in, it's short, and it's an ace.
Another one of those
So the serving
balls.
Specialist, Alexis Lengeek, with a timely ace, and hope the Raiders are hoping that changes momentum, and the Cobblers are going to try to win that serve back. Lengeek with the second serve. Nelson into the net. Again, a little too much into the net. And that time, the effort of, I believe that was Johnson, couldn't get that ball back up, number 14. Yes, it was. So Lenkeek brings the Raiders within 1. It's 14-13 Cobblers. Game 2, they lost game 1, 20-25. Lenkeek with the good serve. Schartz just tries to get it over, and they're talking in their circle. Miscommunication there. Schartz goes well out of bounds off of the pass of number 12, Emily Halls.
Raiders come back to tie it. Cobblers need to pull themselves back together.
Lenkeek. This time she goes for a bigger serve, and she was serving short. She puts some more on it, and Halls, the senior, as we've seen a couple times tonight, just got kind of, instead of wrong-footed, just got kind of caught with that ball, and she didn't know where to set it or pass it, and it's Raider lead, and we'll go to a break.
Used cars, used trucks, used sport utilities. Find them all at Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Shop over 300 used cars, trucks, and SUVs. GMCs, Rams, Fords, imports, and more. Many late model local trades. Plus, used and certified pre-owned Chevys. With qualified credit, buy with no money down and make no payments for 90 days. 16 local and national lenders available and all applications accepted. Shop the Black Hills best selection in person at Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or DannyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
As the teams come out of the timeout, and Tom, just you've called enough high school sports and watched enough. When Coach Hammerbeck's talking about how important it is for a player like Maddie Wolf to keep the team positive and not dwell on the negatives, how many times have we seen that just being a huge factor in a team that's really trying to build something?
Yeah, you have to have somebody that's going to keep the positive energy going. Cobblers played that one better. They've handled a couple of balls that were sailing out of bounds, including that last serve before the break. This time they let it go. And
good communication that time, and the serve by Lenkeek goes out. It's tied up, and it looks like Van Dam is going to serve. Yeah, great point, Tom, that they focused up on their communication, and it paid off there. And that's part of those mistakes that the coach was referring to. Van Dam is going to trade long serves. The adrenaline in this tight one for these high school athletes, I can't imagine in front of a crowd like this in a rivalry match where you're hanging in there, just had a little too much on it.
Well, the Cobblers accounting well for themselves, even though they dropped the first one. They're hanging in there.
Brewer gets it in. Johnson with the set. That time Schartz, they corral her tap. Higgins tap picked up there by Johnson. Harvison hit over by Wolf. Humphreys with the set. Higgins with the kill. Humpshield's there. Wolf. This time Wolf puts it down. Now that's a cross-court winner. Again, good approach. The timing was there. And when that timing's there and Maddie Wolf can get that approach, she's athletic. She got up there, and that one was down on a line cross court.
Probably the best attack of the night for the Cobblers.
Probably the best progressive attack all night. I agree. 16-16. Oh, unfortunate there.
And those are the errors.
By the junior who's having herself a great night. Kaylee Schartz goes into the net, turns the ball over to the Raiders, and Grace Eastland will serve. It's down there, handled. Wolf, passed over by Johnson. Set Raiders, hit Wathen. Handled again by number 10, Strand. Wolf taps it over. Raiders get it over. Crammed up a few hands to get it over within the legal count. Eastland dives, saves it off the hit of Gingras. Mitchell keeps it alive. Higgins puts it down, and they're going to call Higgins over the net. So she wasn't in the net, but her arm extended too far over the net. An encroachment, I don't know the technical term, but it's an encroachment of the net of some sort. And she went over the top based on that mechanic, and that's a big point, big momentum swing. And Harvison's going to serve for the Cobblers. Harvison, jump serve. Higgins. Humphreys. Wathen just has to get over. Free ball. Strand. Harvison. And that one goes into the net. The hit from Purdich, I'm not sure that one ever got over.
No, she never got elevation on it. Hit halfway in the net.
Another nice setup and just little timing at the end here. The Raiders regain the lead by 1 with Higgins set to serve.
It looks like a little fatigue on both sides. The elevation isn't quite as elevated.
Strand, Harvison, Gingras, diving save, Higgins, over to Wathen. That's going to go off of Wolf. And wow, that's where that hustle and just never give up, keep a play alive. And that time the Raiders did that, got it to one of their playmakers, the junior Wathen, and she gives the Raiders a 2-point lead, which they haven't seen in a long time this game. Higgins with the serve. Strand. Harvison. Strand. Higgins tracks it down. Brewer to Higgins. Mitchell just gets it over. Free ball. Harvison. Wolf. Wolf off the block of Mitchell. Hit it to the side, went off the side of Mitchell, and just that ball had eyes and found the floor for the Cobblers. Great job by Wolf, and it's 18-19. And Ellie Nelson, who started this service run, is going to be back in. Down officials having a conversation. Oh, they need a towel. It looks like there's some bad spots on the floor. So Lori Durr gets the towel to Central senior Jocelyn Van Dam, and without any hesitation, she turns into duties as assigned and cleans the floor there for the Cobblers.
Big run here by the Raiders. They were down 4 or 5 points.
Ellie Nelson with the serve. Eastland. Higgins hustles. Wathen from the ground. Oh, nope. They're calling that to hit the antenna. When they start waving when the linesperson waves the flag, that means it's off the antenna. So Alicia Coyne right on that one. That is out of bounds and a point Cobblers. Nelson again to serve. Wathen. Higgins. Back to Wathen. Van Dam keeps it alive. Nelson has to get it over. Free ball. Eastland sets. Higgins sets. Mitchell down, and that's going to be in the net. Number 4 was the number they held up. That's Van Dam for the Cobblers, was in the net. So trying to be aggressive with the block. Point Raiders, they take the lead. Sid Wathen with the serve. A good one. Van Dam handles it, though. Harvison set to Purdich. It's over. Harmon with the hit. Nelson tracks it down. Harvison. Humshield gets it over. Mitchell kept alive. No, it's going to be point Raiders again. Oh, we have a lift this time. I believe that was Purdich. And a break for the Raiders there, 21-19. Stevens, Wathen serving. Harmon. Oh, miscommunication between Gingras and Harvison. And the ball hits the floor, and Hope Hammerbeck takes a timeout, trailing by 3. It's 19-22 in this exciting game, too. We'll be right back.
Alternative Fuel Coffee House, located in downtown Rapid City, has been a staple since 2006, offering an espresso bar, smoothie bar, and more. If food is what you're looking for, check out their menu. Using local ingredients for their drinks and recipes is their way of showing how important shopping local is. Come in and visit them during skating and patio season for the best coffee experience in town. Who's filling up your cup? Alternative Fuel Coffee House.
Okay, so we're back, and I talking with Coach Pendergraft for the Raiders before, asked her for the weekend what she'd like to see, and she just said sustaining energy. Hopefully they've recovered in better condition, communication, some timing, and then, as I mentioned, pushing on the block, not letting it come to you, but getting your hands in there, getting better angles. With a 3-point lead, Sid Wathen serves to the Raiders. And a rotation violation, Central. They're talking about it and who should be where. Looks like somebody patted themselves owning that, and we move to a 4-point lead. Sid Wathen serving. It's 19-23. Cobblers trail by 4. Backcourt of Nelson, Humshield, and Van Dam. Humshield to Harvison. To Van Dam, that's been effective. Off the block, out of bounds. Cobblers have life, Tom.
Yeah, I was just looking at them as they were trying to reset. Again, it's something I was reading today. You have to be set 1 through 6. Doesn't matter where you're at, but the person that was in front of you has to be in front of you. The person to your right or your left has to be there. And then
Humshield with the serve.
The line.
Yeah, it sounds like you need a NASA degree to figure that one out.
It was, because as they were setting, you could see they were looking to make sure that they were a step in front of the person behind them. I can see where you get these rotation violations.
So they're going to have a reverse of a call here. Initially, the point was to Central. They call a tip. None of the Central girls are contesting, but Coach Hammerbeck wants to know what's going on. The girls on the floor didn't seem to be too surprised by the call, Tom, so that's usually my indicator.
Yeah, they know.
Game point, Raiders, Mitchell with the serve. Caroms off Nelson, Humshield chases it down. It's still alive, almost through the locker room door. The effort from number 5, Prudich, can't quite do it. Heartbreaker there in game 2 for the Cobblers, 20-25. Stevens leads 2-0.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Looking to spruce things up for dinner tonight? Order online or buy the Inferno's Food by Fire app for your best meal in Rapid City. Inferno's has the best Stonefire signature pizzas, sandwiches, and fresh salads. Build your own pizza all while watching the latest high school or NFL action. Even better, receive a 10% discount off your next order when you mention Live Ticket. That's at Inferno's Food by Fire. Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dwayne Sobzak today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
What's the next best thing to a new Toyota? It's a certified pre-owned Toyota from Denny Mental Toyota. Shop a nice selection of certified pre-owned Toyotas in stock. It gets better. Right now, get financing as low as 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on Camrys, RAV4s, and Corollas. 5.49 financing for 5 full years. Shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned at Denny Mental Toyota or Denny Mental Toyota.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
It's like up, official Nelson calls it in. Lengeek with the serve. Handled by Halls. Put over by Van Dam. Eastland. So that's it. That's in the net again. And it looks like that is number 4 again, Van Dam. So you can't falter if they want him to be aggressive at the net, because that's exactly what she's been. And when they get the block, it pays off. Lengeek. Van Dam controls it nicely. Harvison hit over by Halls. Stevens with the hit into the net. Picked up. Stevens hits again. That time, Shard tips it over. Oh, too bad. Shard tipped it over off the pass's hump shield. The Raiders, Izzy Higgins, tipped it right back and found an opening.
Yeah, Cobbler defense just kind of got sucked into the black hole and left a lot of open floor out there.
Open floor in the middle, and the Raiders dropped it in. Oh, that one's off the tape. Takes a unfortunate bounce off the tape for the Cobblers, because number 12, Halls, was all over it, and then she had to change her arm angle, and it tipped it out of bounds. 3-0 Raiders with Lengeek continuing to serve. She floats that one, kind of a sky ball. Harvison, that time Shard, she's blocked, hits it with her shoulder. Doesn't look like Van Dam could recover. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, I was going to say Higgins was there, I believe, along with Baxter.
Yep, in the middle.
Yeah, but Higgins definitely got the arms up there.
Lengeek serving. Burdich, that's going to be out. So Alexis Lengeek on a 5-point serving run, the senior. And she'll step behind the line and serve again. Raiders up 5. That one's into the net, so the Cobblers will get the serve back. It's 1-5. Raiders, Cobblers substituting. Number 14, Johnson, comes in for Perdich, and she'll serve, and we'll see if she can't duplicate that masterful serving job she did earlier in the match. Cadence Johnson then will serve. Wathen, Humphreys, Morn Baxter, that time make no doubt. Morn Baxter put that one down. Just had a good line, good approach, and it just didn't seem like the block was there. Okay, Brewer will serve for Stevens. And that goes in the net.
Unofficially, that's their 8th serving error. About the only thing that the Raiders haven't done well tonight. Getting all the serves in.
Yeah, they're just, again, you live and die on that tape, and tonight the stats are showing you where the Raiders are not getting as many over. Cobblers will serve.
Strand.
That's Strand, thank you. Wathen with the swing. Johnson there. Harvison set. Wolf has to try to tip it over, but it's out of bounds.
Didn't get the set with enough height.
No, and the ball hit the net on the other side of the antenna. That'll be a turnover, and serve will be Morn Baxter now for the Raiders will serve. Cobblers trail by 5. Strand hits it into the net. You could tell as soon as she hit it, she knew, and she clapped her hands, frustrated with herself. And that's sports for us. Morn Baxter And a whistle and a rotation violation now on Stevens. So your point of you have to be set and stationary just came through there, and the captain Higgins talking to the Raider player about what she had to do and where she had to pause. Okay, so Schartz will serve now, trailing by 5, 3-8. Cobblers trail the match 2-0. That time Mitchell with a big hit. Wolf tried to corral it.
Took that one right off the forehead.
Went right off her head, out of bounds, and that had some pace on it. So
now the head's a legal hit. If
it is.
Down over the net,
yeah, it is.
Fine, but opposite way it
and
goes.
There's that positivity by Maddie Wolf. She's just laughing at it, knowing it's part of sports, and trying to get the Cobblers back on track here. Higgins will serve for the Raiders. They're up by 6. Wolf with the pass. She's going to get the set. They did the little switch. No! They switch it up, and that's going to be out, just out. So they've been doing that, replacing the passer as the hitter. Wolf did a decoy. Gingras tries to hit it in the middle. Hammerbeck's seen enough, down by 7. She takes a timeout, 3-10. One thing Coach Hammerbeck did say about West River Volleyball, she's very excited, Tom, about how West River Volleyball is growing and that the schools are trying to compete and get out of the East River stigma. She's really impressed with Spearfish under Shelby Richards and Douglas under Sarah Tucker, and thinks they'll be stronger this year.
Well, the Raiders went to the tournament last year. The Cobblers struggled, 3-31 record, but they're showing a lot more life maybe than a 3-31 team. So unfortunately for the Cobblers here tonight, after putting together that opening run in the second set, wheels started to come off. They got back in the game, and now to start off the third set down 10-3, they need to keep that Maddie Wolf positive attitude out there, because it's very easy to get down in the dumps and have this thing run away from you.
So let's see if that timeout breaks up the momentum of the Raiders. Higgins with the serve, got under there by Strand nicely. Harvison back to Strand. She taps it over free ball. Set Higgins. Mitchell can't get there. Wathen just has to tap it over. Brewer, Higgins, back set. Corral. It's number 5 for the Raiders. Alexa Kraus, or Avery Kraus, excuse me, Avery Kraus in the game. Great job by Brewer to keep that one alive. Johnson, Wolf, goes out of bounds. Brewer went for it, but there you go, positive attitude, and Maddie Wolf put one down the line, and that keeps the Cobblers back in this thing, earning the serve, 4-10.
Brewer with a couple of big saves on that rally. Couldn't quite get to the last one, though, the Cobblers.
Harbison will serve, the junior setter. Wathen, Higgins, Mitchell, and that's out of bounds. Right off the hit, Harbison put her hand up as the out of bounds signal. Cobblers let it go, and they trail by 5. Harbison behind the line, a little jump serve, and that goes into the net. They'll turn the serve back over to Stevens and Sid Wathen. So the Cobblers trailing 5-11, game 3. They lost games 1 and 2 in identical scores, 20-25. Harbison, that time a big wind-up there by Purdich. Raiders free ball over. Oh, unlucky there. Grace Eastland reached it, got that over, and just caught Strand wrong-footed a little bit, and no one else there for the Cobblers to recover. Bad luck there.
Another one that went off the left arm and out of bounds.
Wathen serving, and another Karen off of number 10, Traceland Strand, and it's 5-13. Raiders lead by 8 with Wathen going on a little service run here. Cobbler set in the backcourt to receive. Wathen the serve. Strand that time, beautiful pass. Harbison, beautiful set. Purdich, it's handled by the Raiders. Eastland, that time Kraus, and it's just going to be long. That had to be maybe a foot long is all, Tom.
Yeah, a little bit too much height on it. Couldn't get the height that she needed on the jump to get the better angle.
Aggressive attempt there by Avery Kraus, a sophomore outside hitter. So a younger player getting a look. Okay, for the Cobblers, Emily Halls. The senior will serve. Trailing by 7. Higgins sets. That time Kraus, leave no doubt. The middle block wasn't there, and hit it off the pass attempt of Halls. Goes out of bounds. Point Stevens. Cobblers trail by 8. Eastland with the serve. Cobblers defense is set. Van Dam. Harbison back to Van Dam. That's been effective. Eastland dives, keeps it in. Morin Baxter's going to hit it over. Van Dam dives to get it back over. Purdich takes some line, hits it, and it's going to be down. The Raiders called the outside. The lines judge, Alicia Coyne, immediately puts the flag down to the floor, and it's a point.
Just inside the white.
Just inside the Raider toe, or the Cobbler, the big Cobbler toe on the court, and it's 7-14. Great service there by Humpshield. That's a service winner. Brewer stretches out for it. It goes out of bounds off of her dig attempt.
Cobbler showing some life, and Humpshield, who served well in the second set.
Humpshield again. Set. Morin Baxter. It's blocked. Brewer has to try to fight to get it over. Hits the very top of the net and goes out of bounds.
That would have been a great picture for the photographer if he's still standing close, because they're all looking to see which side of the net that high ball is coming down on.
Humpshield now on a little 3-point service run within 5. Eastland. Kraus. Brewer takes a swing at it. Little miscommunication. It got back to Sharts, but it was really tight. She tried to swing it over, and it just hit the net. Too close to the net there.
A little frustration shown by Sharts as she gave the ball a little slam to the floor and let it roll all the way down.
All that effort and a little carom takes the ball where you don't want it. Would get frustrating. Alexis Lenkeek, who's had a nice serving night, will come in. Puts one down. Halls, Helverson. Van Dam over. That one, outstretched hand, trying to get it over. No. Halverson with the great reach. Then Purdich laid out, but it just wasn't another Cobbler there to get the ball over. She got her hand on it, but didn't get over. So 7-point lead, 9-16. Cobblers trail. Lenkeek with the serve. This time, she wound up, but the double block of Brewer and Morin Baxter, if that's what Coach means by pushing the block, that's the look right there. Van Dam had a great approach, took a good aggressive swing. I thought it was going to get through, Tom, and it was blocked.
Raiders' frontline defense has been outstanding tonight, that's for sure.
Okay. Last thought from Coach Hammer, but back when I asked her who she thought the AA favorite was, like other coaches, she immediately pointed to Harrisburg, who seemed to reload, not rebuild. Their roster was young last year, with the freshman being the outstanding player of the championship game. But this year it ranges from 8th graders to 11th graders, Tom. And so there's some stability in that program, and it's going to be one to be reckoned with for some years here. And that says a lot about their longtime coach over there at Harrisburg and their development plan.
I was just talking with former volleyball coach here at Central, Nick Palmer, today, trying to get some insight as to what I was going to see tonight, since I haven't done a lot of volleyball. And Sammy Slaughter's name came up. So that Harrisburg program has been strong for a number of years. Slaughter leading them to a state title.
We're back. Purdich gets it over, tracked down by Wathen. This time leave no doubt, and that time Van Dam wasn't going to be denied. Off of the short ball, she puts it away off the outstretched arm of a Raider.
Brings the Cobblers to within 7. They have some wood to chop here, down 2-0.
Well, here's one of their best servers tonight, so we'll see if Cadence can keep them rolling here. Another nice serve. Handled. Higgins. Put back. Just out of bounds.
Yeah, Higgins wound up on that one. She was ready to unload.
And Sharts tracked it down, passed it over. And it looked like for a second Eastland thought she had to play it, but as she got a better look at it, she lets it go. Cobblers trail by 8. Johnson with the serve. Humshield hits it over. Good little hit. Pass by Humphreys. Eastland just has to get over free ball. That time Schartz is right there. Set by Higgins. Set back to Higgins. And that's out. Boy, nice play though. She had an opening cross court. It just went long. It looked like it just dropped on the bottom of the anvil, which is out of bounds here.
She looked like she had her sight set on Van Dam. Van Dam smartly got out of the way.
Yes.
Because Higgins had some smoke on that one.
Yes, and Van Dam eluded that and let it go out of bounds. She'll serve. Down 7. Eastland gets it over. Oh, that was a little miscommunication. I think Warren Baxter thought Higgins was going to get it. She didn't. She had to, and it just was the timing was not there.
Yeah, a little indecisive, too, as to what she was going to do with the hit.
So Van Dam will serve again, trailing by 6. Wathen. Humphreys. And that time, a tip by Izzy Higgins. And instead of winding up, she just took her time. Her athleticism allowed her to hang and just tipped it around the block. 12-19 with Morn Baxter behind the service line for the Raiders. She serves. It's a good one. It's deep. Handled there by Strand. Pushed over by the Cobblers. Raiders get it over, and it just falls in. I'm not quite sure which Raider hit that one. Higgins again.
Yep.
And Humshield and Strand, and it looked like Wolf all were converging on that ball in the middle to try to get it. Warren Baxter with the serve. Humshield with the pass. Johnson. Wolf.
That was a tip.
And that was a tip. So Wolf with the kill off the tip. Good eye there, seeing the line judge. I've got too many students in my way, so good job. All right, Schartz, number 7 for the Cobblers, having a nice night. Good serve, handled by Brewer. Humphreys. Higgins with another tip, and it's down. So the last 2 plays, attacks at the net for Higgins have been tips, and that's throwing the Cobbler defense off because Izzy does like to wind up and swing. 13-21, Cobblers trail, game 3, down 2-0. Oh, unlucky there. The set just pushed Harvison too far in the net. She looked like she had a pretty decent area to hit and just too close to the net, threw the timing off. Unlucky. Higgins will serve. Cobbler defense set. Humshield, that's Strand, picks it up. Johnson, Ginger. Can't get it. Mitchell tips it over in the middle.
Kind of an indecisive set.
Excuse me, that was Emma Greengrass there that for the Cobblers that had a nice hit, but the Raiders recovered and Mitchell put it away. Strand. Johnson. Wolf with a big swing. It's out of bounds, so athletic and long, and when she gets that lever behind it, that came off the block with some force and only one place for it to go, and that's out of bounds. Cobblers need some life here. Trailing 9, game 3, down 2-0. Good serve, handled by the Raiders. Just over, put back over, free ball, Brewer underneath of it. Higgins with the set for Stevens. Brewer has to tap it over. Harvison, set, hit by Wolf, put back by the Raiders. Mitchell keeps it alive for Stevens. Higgins the set. Oh, and just off the pass of Cobbler, number 10, Strand. Central couldn't get under it from the hit of Avery Krause, who's starting to warm up here. Game and match point Raiders, and it hits the top of the net for Sid Wathen. So the Raider faithful trailing right in front of us here will try to keep you rolling. It's going to be, oh no, that point went over to Central. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Raiders set. Hit, blocked. Point Cobblers. 4 attempts over on the Stevens side. Tom, did you see what happened on that play before? Were they in the net or with some sort of violation?
Yeah.
And the point went back over to Central, so they have life. 16-24. Number 12, Halls with the serve. Set by the Raiders. Hit by Brewer, and that's the match. So the Cobblers will go to 0-3. Stevens will improve to 1-2. They take it in 3. 25-20, 25-20, 25-16. Make sure you continue to tune in to GoCobblersLive.com for Central varsity sport action. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. We had Tom Anderson with us tonight on GoCobblersLive.com, Live Ticket TV.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Even empty backfield out of the gun. Setting in the pocket. Firing for the end zone. Williams, touchdown! What a throw and what a catch! Even empty backfield.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. At Dakota Discount RV.
My kid wrecked his car, his third car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Copper Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Copper Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Copper Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today. Looking for top-notch